Năm. 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 Năm.
That's amazing!
Năm. 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 Hey! A tier 3 sub! Look, it's a tier 3 sub. Num num. Okay, hang on. I'm setting things up before we continue. I've been playing this game for like a couple more, a lot of days. Still playing it right now. How are you, Pez? Good morning. How was your day? Right now, I am going to break the equilibrium part 2 so I can access a lot of stuff. Sorry about that. Gonna sleep soon? Go sleep. Go sleep. Go sleep, Pez. Alright. So, let's get started. We're gonna play Honkai Impact. It's showtime. Alright, but first things first, we're gonna have to talk with Pom Pom. Sky. Oh, is my voice okay? Is the mic picking up my voice? Is it okay? Should be a lot closer. Actually, it's it's kind of far away from me right now. Like an arm's length, maybe. Just wondering if it's going through Steam quite well. Or maybe, or maybe I should get closer like this. What do you guys think? Should I make it closer? Because if I make it closer, you guys can kind of hear the fan for a bit. Like a little bit. Maybe I should move the fan like a little bit further. Gonna try moving the fan a little bit further. There we go. Can you guys hear like a breeze? Can you guys hear a breeze? You guys shouldn't be able to hear it, but what is it? Sky, what's wrong? The coach has always been so peaceful and quiet. Are you not used to it? It's okay, I can just go for a stroll if I want. A stroll? Well, stroll around when you can just ask me anything. If you got nothing to do, you can go look outside the window. The view is spectacular. Both March 7th and I love sitting in the window seat and staring out the window at the stars. Sometimes we even get to see some rare wonders. Oh. Oh, that's a quest? Hell yeah, why not? Despite the view being spectacular outside, it doesn't seem so special once you've been looking for as long as you have. That's it? Pom Pom, I did what you asked. Sky, I'm done. I wasn't kidding, was I? Isn't it interesting? It's alright, but nothing special. Nothing right now. Don't be a hater. Forget it. If the Nameless didn't long for the outside world, then they wouldn't be called the Nameless. It's the duty of the conductor to maintain a peaceful and orderly atmosphere about aboard the express. Once you go outside on your adventures again, you'll understand how precious and rare a commodity piece is. Wow. Wow, Pom Pom. Let me get a little more bigger over here so you guys can see Pom Pom. Wait, is she? Pom Pom was sleeping. You guys didn't see that because I'm blocking Pom Pom.
What's going on? Did something happen?
Nothing.
Pom Pom isn't a robot. Train conductor character needs breaks too.
Same. All rabbits need breaks. All rabbits need breaks. Should record anything interesting you come across during your adventure. In the end, they might just become important points of conversation. Something I want to ask. What do you want to know? I will do my best to answer your question. About companions. About everyone on the Express. Who would you like to know about? I'm interested in Pom Pom. What's Pom Pom's story? To be honest, I don't know when Pom Pom appeared. I think it was before I came to the Express. No, wait. Maybe it was after. Pom Pom is like the spirit of the Astral Express. Whenever anyone on the Express needs help, they will appear immediately. It would be ill-advised to underestimate them. Pom Pom is terrifying when they get angry. Yes, terrifying. About Himiko. She's the owner of the Express. We joke around calling Pom Pom the conductor, but everyone knows Himiko is the boss. Wait, hang on. Let me fix. I'm fixing my mic. It all started with her encounter with the Astral Express, and they haven't been apart since then. She's extremely passionate, like a burning sun. However, she remains mysterious most of the time, once in a while. You feel that she's burning herself out trying to accomplish her dream. Only someone like her is worthy of the Astral Express. I think Himiko's vision of her whole life revolves around a very important dream. Danheng. Danheng is a lonely child. He may appear distant and cold, but his heart is kind. Perhaps he's the way he is today because he spent so much time on the run. Sometimes he reminds me of myself when I was young. He used to work at Changzhou. We don't know what he's running from. He once told me that he didn't know either. All he knew was that something was chasing him and he had to run. So he boarded the ship of a troupe called the Morning Actors and escaped the IPC. After a while, he made his way to the Express, and he stayed here longer than anywhere else. Don't worry, no matter who or what wants to hurt Don Hang, we won't let them. Those who dare attack members of the Astral Express should be prepared to suffer the wrath of me and Himiko. Did Himiko tell you about March 7th? She was trapped in ice, floating through space. We happened upon her and rescued her. It was a unique type of ice known as six-phased ice, a substance that adheres to imaginary law, meaning that external forces cannot change its form. Whoever sealed her inside the six-phased ice, no matter who it is, did so either to protect or banish her. I believe she has been floating through space for some time. About Welt. Who's Welt again? Oh, you! God, I forgot who Welt is. About Welt's past. My past? Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm just an ordinary white-collar employee that has the power of a god. Back home, I work as a concept artist at an animation studio. I represent this whole entire studio. Long story short, my powers come from an older acquaintance. You can say I inherited his mission and will. I can mimic anything as long as I understand its principle, which is useful for work. As for black holes, that's an even longer story. I'll tell you about it some other time. But Welt's friends. My friends are far away. I hope to find a way back home with the Astral Express help. People are waiting for me to go back after all. But this isn't something that can be solved with impatience. There aren't many ways to travel between worlds, and the Astral Express has graciously accepted me. I asked Madame Hertha to send a signal to my home. If my family receives my message, they will know that I am safe. Now, my friends are the Express, the crew, and you, of course. About your enemies. Enemies? I'm taking care of my past enemies. If I have to say, my current enemies are the Nook, the Stellaron, and the Antimatter Legion. I want to protect the beauty of this world from those that follow the path of destruction. Am I gonna die? About the galaxy. About the history of the galaxy. There are many gaps in the history of the galaxy which extend far beyond the limits of human cognition. Moreover, the Aeon Enigmata is going around destroying precious historical records everywhere. It is said that there was a huge gap in the records between the birth of the universe and when ions appeared. During that time, strange existence known as Leviathans roamed. However, Leviathans appeared when the Aeons were born. Legend has it that Ouroboros, the Voracity, was the last remaining Leviathan, but no one knows if that's true. The most ancient Aeon, Cleopath, gave birth to the Eternal Peace Corporation. From then on, we have the modern history of the galaxy, but before then, the records are incomplete. But the Aeons are so much lore. Oh, I love this topic. Honestly, what are Aeons? I once confused the enemies of my home with the Aeons, but I soon discovered that the two are different in nature. An overlord in the Antimatter Legion can incinerate entire galaxies, while their Calamity Vanguards are perfectly capable of destroying a planet by themselves. Aeons are so powerful that they're near invincible. Long before the destruction existed, a swarm disaster from the propagation spread through the stars, and the war between the Abundance and the Hunt has also ruined many worlds. At least one rule is certain: Aeons can only operate according to their primum mobile. For example, we won't ever have to worry about the Harmony stirring up a storm. About the path. We still need to study the nature of the path. For now, we can only describe it as a philosophical concept. It is a part of the imaginary element, the metaphysical aggregation of the spirit. When specific conditions are met, an intelligent being will completely take over this part of the imaginary. These intelligent beings are called aeons, and the energy they possess is called paths. Ions are free to use their path's energy however they please, but are also bound by it. About the factions. The concept of faction might be too big. If a faction is all about coming together for a common purpose, then even the Astral Express can be considered as one. There are almost 100 factions involved with ions. Some faithfully follow the primal mobile of the ions, while others have twisted the concept of the past to the point of absurdity. As a history buff, I would prefer to study the birth, development, and transformation of the factions rather than the ions. The faction represents the road human beings choose out of fate and benefit. For example, how did the followers of Cleopath, the Preservation, become the Interastral Peace Corporation? If you think about it, you'll discover it's full of dark humor. I guess that's it. That's all we can talk about Goodwill. How about the Himiko? What do you contribute, Sky? What is it, Sky? Have I about the Trailblaze? Trailblaze is our mission and the source of strength that powers the Express to travel across the galaxy. That's it? Have I not clicked that? Is it? I don't even know. That's the first one. Recount the situation in the group chat to
It
Himiko.
must be difficult for Asta. Being the lead researcher isn't easy. As soon as the Legion exits stage right, in comes the gossip. How does that saying go again? Greet enemies outside with a smile, greet enemies inside with a sword. Such is the Herda company culture.
Seem pretty cheerful about it.
What do you mean? This is such an inconvenient situation. Are you thinking of getting involved?
No, just eating popcorn on the sideline.
Well, while these rumors have nothing to do with us, they do concern the reputation of young Asta. And turning a blind eye is not the way of the nameless. Solving a matter like this won't be difficult. Predictably, the crowd cares more about the drama than the facts. Stopping the rumors from brewing is more important right now than laying out the truth. And it's better to unearth the source of the rumors directly than to painstakingly try to refute them one by one.
As always, your guidance is wise. So we get rid of the troublemaker, right?
No, that's not what I meant. I have a friend. They say there isn't a single piece of station gossip she doesn't know about.
Oh? Who's this? Talk about yourself? I didn't realize you like gossip too, Himiko.
First of all, it's not me. Secondly, I don't make friends just for the sake of gossip.
Oh?
It's just that my friend is pretty amazing, and I think you might be able to extract some information from her. Let's see. Right now, she's probably slacking off somewhere outside the department. I don't know her real name, but she calls herself Gossip Monger.
And she's your friend? You already know me. God, we have so many side quests. Speaking of side quests, I guess it's about time that I break the equilibrium first. What's the equilibrium? Oh, here it is. Corridors of fading something, blah blah blah. Wait, isn't this... Okay. I was gonna say, isn't this part of the news story? There it is. Trial of the Equilibrium. This is pretty easy. I can probably take care of this. With Seely, Kincho, Natasha. Yeah. I think we'll be good. Equilibrium. If there's any chest around here.
Enemies ahead. Up for a scrap?
Use stealth first, then attack. Oh, I can auto? Damn it. That didn't kill it. Fortunate. Nice, nice. One's down.
I'm okay.
Defend.
Don't mess with me.
Gain
Wait for the
some
time. Free you from your
of
chains.
that.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Dead.
Who's next? Choose them to strike.
I'm on guard.
That kind of hurts.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Time for a shot.
That's weak to fire.
Taste. What a headache. Wait for the tiles. Please. And victory!
Nice, nice.
Lance at the ready.
That's
Heal
fair.
myself.
Nice teamwork.
Don't mess with me.
Use the single target. Fortunately, that don't crit. Three targets. Let's do that first.
Nap time. Don't mess with
Do
me.
this. It's a nice crit.
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Wait for the tiles. Luke.
Ooh.
Just
Oh
a
man, that hurt.
Think nothing of
Nice teamwork. Lance ablaze.
And this will break it.
Forward!
Yep.
it. That'll take
There we
more
go.
than medic. What a
And
headache.
all we need to do is just attack. There we go. Nice. Alright, it's not that bad.
Sharp side needs targets.
Everything is going well.
Enemies ahead. Up for a scrap?
against that.
Will of preservation.
And oh god. Ah.
Found.
Ah, that's right.
Ah, great.
Can I kill this thing? I'm pretty sure I cannot.
Here's my strike.
Ooh, that would have crit.
Pick up my turn.
I'm on guard.
Okay.
Hit.
I might as well use it now.
Freeze and victory!
And probably heal you.
Tasty. I'm okay.
Nice, nice. It's probably not gonna kill you. That's unfortunate.
Who's next?
Lance at the ready.
Ew, that hurts. Ooh.
Taste. Don't mess with me. Whoops.
Nice crit.
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Scratch. Lance.
Yes.
Forward.
We shall use all of the skill.
Naughty child.
Actually, this is quite easy. Oh man,
I'm okay.
that I really need to up my crit rate for Saley.
It's time.
Time for it. What a headache.
Oh, that's a nice crit. Unfortunately, that didn't kill you.
They come. This sucks.
Just in case. Alright. Is that it?
A delicate operation.
That is actually quite very easy. Okay, now we have Trailblaze 33. I have so many things. This looks like a rough outline of a monster. Is this yet another creation of the Fragmentum's impact? I'd better check that with Mr. Yang first. What is this, Mr. Yang? You historian nut? Stagnant shadows are entities that have been influenced by fragmentum energy and are confined within the static spacetime. When the external forces get involved, spacetime within the shadows will start to flow again, meaning the imprisoned creature or monster may regain activity. I wouldn't recommend anyone to make contact with the shadow unless they are genuinely interested in certain priceless relics captured by the shadows. Just be careful, Sky. Shall I try it? It has the thing. Do I want to? Yeah, hang on. I want to. No, hang on. Oh, there's a message from Clara. Big brother, are you free lately? Of course. What's the matter? I want to go picnic with everyone. Actually, the robot settlement has been met with some issues recently, which is I can talk. Big brother, come have a look, please, if you have time. Really? With emoticon? This emoticon is so funny. I taught her something. Thank you, big brother. I will be waiting for you at Mr. Svarog. Nice. How about this win? Who is this? Reports from the Curio Collection Squad of the Frontline state that a type of curio called Xenohydra has been spotted in the space station. Ming Day hereby issues a wanted notice to all Hertha researcher and partners. If you have any information regarding the Xenohydra, please immediately come forward and report it to the reception hall. A sizable bounty is on offer. How much does it pay? A massive influx of information is coming in all at once, and yet not even a single relevant clue has been found to lead anything. Patience, everyone. Listen to me. Carry on with your research and go to the reception hall if you have something to discuss. Alright, what? Ascension material. I don't know what I need yet. And then I can craft some of these. But not yet, because I have no need for it. Characters. I think I can ascend now? Yes. I don't have the materials though. Let's synthesize 3. Now we can ascend. Level up. Oh, holy shit, I'm running out of materials for leveling up. Damn. Damn, I'm running out. Whatever shall I do? Probably should also ascend Natasha. Oof. Let's go to Natasha's first. It's the shadow. Electro, huh? Alright. For an Electro, I think Serval is okay, right? Attack increase by 24%. Not that bad. Is there something more useful for her in terms of increase the wearer's attack by 16% when the wearer defeats an enemy? The wearer crit damage increased by for 3 turns. Genius repose, irradiation. Has this been superimposed yet? Superimposed. 42%. And even still, I don't think it's a very good light cone. Switch to this first. Enhance it. Ascend. Sure, why not? And those things are really not that good. Not ascend. Trace? Oh, I completely forgot about this. I was going to improve that. 4%. Increase max HP by 4. Although I can change to... probably not. Okay. And then change you to Serval. And change Sealy into March 7. Here we go. Start challenge. I should probably do a quick setup. Might be useful.
Victory means preparation.
I can autoplay. Yes.
Turn it up. Here. You can't run.
Land! Forward!
Nap time.
Alright, good.
Let's rock. Watch this awesome move.
It's either I use Serval or Hertha. but
Scratch.
I think Herda's relics are much more powered up than Herda's.
You can fight it or rock with it. Cute.
Should probably reconsider Herda, putting Herda on my team.
Try that again. Here.
Hey, why are you attacking March 7? That's unfair.
Lance! Forward!
Turn it up. Cute. Watch this awesome move.
Wait, I didn't know it was weak to ice. Was it really weak to ice before?
Let's rock. You can't run.
Am I crazy? Did I just completely forget about it?
You can fight it or rock with it. Try that again.
Hit!
Nap time. Turn it up. You can't run.
Lance! Forward!
Watch this awesome move.
Nice, nice and frozen. It's almost there.
Keep up.
There we go. It wasn't that hard. But I need a lot of those. Don't I? Natasha to ascend. Man, this is rough. Gotta admit, it is rough. Gonna need a lot more material soon. Can't even level her up. Sad. Do I have enough tickets for a warp? I do have enough tickets for a warp, but I'm gonna do that in a few more hours. This one has 1 day and 9 hours, so I think I'll save it. Serval. Oh, friend. Me, friendo? Oh, that's right. I have Sealy. Oh, man. Wow, I'm running out of materials real fast. What do you want to do? Not that. Characters? We're 7 and Sealy is kind of powerful. Oh yeah, I remember now. It was... I'm gonna change 7th into Herda. And then details for Herda. Let me see your relic. Let me see your relic. Let me see my relic. Still haven't changed my relic? Jesus Christ. What do I have? Attack? Or defense? Do I want defense? I think I may kind of want defense. So switch to that. This one is pure attack. I don't know if I'm gonna like that or not. 6. We have a lot of these. Where's attack? Speed. Serval almost have like a lot. Num num! Num num num. Num num. Crit rate. Increase attack and speed. You have the crit rate? Hang on. I have quantum. and ignores 10%. This one does crit damage. This one does attack. This one does speed. This one has attack. Okay, what's the crit rate? 2.3. I guess I should look for some quantum items. I haven't been doing that. Where do I get quantum items anyway? Problem? In all things to level up? Yee! Yee. Which one is quantum again? I think this one? That one? The quantum? Yeah, I think it's this one. 40, wait, hang on. How much whatever you are do I have? I got 17 of this. I can pretty much use it, right? Oh, level 2. Level 2. Can I do it though? Can I do it? Okay, I have Serval on my team and her. Yeah. I think we're good. We're good in this one. Ally strike effect increased by 75%. Yep, sure, let's do it. Speaking of let's do it. You're an Electro? Chills. Oh, that's pretty good. Hey, what's your relic? Not that good. A 4-star. Hang on. Let's refresh the list. Maybe I can have help. Maybe we can get help. Man, we only have Vault. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think I have more of an attack unit. Let's do it. Just hope that we're not gonna die.
Think nothing of it. Keep up! You can fight it, or rock with it! Time to twirl! This big diamond, it's all yours! Time to twirl!
Okay, so far it's going well.
Land! Forward!
Turn it up!
Okay, here we go.
That's it, keep up!
All right,
You can
good,
fight it,
good.
Or rock with it!
Hit!
Why didn't you heal? It's unfortunate.
Let's rock! Time to twirl!
Land!
Let me turn that off, actually.
Time to twirl!
I want to attack it. Nice.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Let me actually do fighting once in a while.
That's better. Ready to jam.
Break. Nice.
Lance at the ready.
Naughty child.
And heal.
Nice teamwork.
Sagacious.
I know I'm controlling
Good
you.
crowd today.
What are you looking at?
Nice, nice. This attack
I'm on guard.
is fully attack.
Nap time. I'm okay.
Alright. Nobody's paralyzed.
Keep up.
Out.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Honored to meet me. Naughty child.
Heal yourself.
That's better.
Turn it up.
Lance at the ready.
Okay.
Time to twirl.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Oh dear. Time for a shot.
Heal him.
Nice teamwork.
Song's for you. Keep up.
I'm on guard.
Okay, you're weak to this one. Very good. Fortunately, you're not weak to this one, but I can do more damage.
It's all yours. Time for a shot.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn it up.
All right,
Just
then
a
just
little
heal. Then you can pretty much autoplay.
Hit!
Nap time.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Lance! Forward!
There we go. Easy. Like nobody was in real danger. Ah, crit damage. Yes. Okay, defense. Not that good. That's unfortunate. Do I want to recharge? Because I really want to power up my Sealy. Oh, where's Sealy? Sealy, where are you, Sealy? Was it? Oh, it's relics, that's right. Oh, it's the clothes. For crit damage, there we go. It's quantum damage. This one is attack. What's your... Oh, hang on. A lot of crit rate. Yeah! I need to make Sealy get a lot of crit rate. Now I have crit damage up. I just need to up her crit rate by a lot. Speaking of relics, I wish there is a relic that increases crit rate. The beginning of the turn, if the rarest HP is equal to or less than 50%, restore HP equal to 8% of their max HP and regenerate 5 energy. The guard is actually a very good recommendation for my guy. Like, I should probably wear it, but I only have like 3-star of it. Wait, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna do some side quest mission today. Don't worry, this is gonna be a 6-hour stream. So we have all the time that we need. Or do you guys want me to go on an adventure mission or the companion mission? I don't know which one would you guys prefer. That's this one. Moves a debuff. I don't know if I want to spend that on that. Serval. Actually, can I remove every equipment from Serval for now? Sorry, Serval. It's not your fault. Not you, it's me. Wind damage. Why do you have that? Who gave you that? Who? Which idiot gave you that light cone? Need to wake up at 4 tomorrow. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a day or so. Okay, let's change Serval. This is not my permanent team, and I know there's a lot of slot. I'm just not using them. Which one do I want? Which one do I love more?
I will send you to Jesus.
No. No. Ceiling? Actually, I think I would just go with Qingqiu. Qingqiu, Hertha, Sky, and Natasha. Not that bad. Okay. Details. Relics. What do you have, my feminine fellow? Why do you have this lame-ass relic? Who gave you this 2-star relics? Like, what a heartless guy made you wear that. MC is enough. And to be honest, I kind of not liking Bronya. I know her skill is it's kind of good, but just that her speed, she's much more faster than all of my team, so her skill is pretty much useless unless I have someone like Sealy. Sealy will do the one attack, could potentially kill them, and then do a 3-turn Sealy, then use Bronya again to make a 4-turn. And then it's just Sealy doesn't have an AoE. And Bronya doesn't have an AoE either. I don't even know if Bronya is that good. What's your skill? What's your talent again? Be advanced forward after using your basic attack. 15%. Oh, your technique is bad. Your talent is just gaining extra turn. Would be buff stave for 48%. That's your skill. Quantum damage by 132. You know what? Hang on. Let me use this now. So Sealy. Add Sealy. Make this me, Natasha, and Bronya. There. Let me try it. I don't have any good crit rate for Sealy yet, so I'm holding off her for now. But this team is pretty good. This team is just based on AoE damage. Oh, shh. Everybody shut up!
Come on.
Oh god, I almost missed.
Choose your strike.
Okay, so I'll gamble. Gamble all of it away.
Honored to meet me. Time to twirl. Look
Nice.
at the draw, please. And victory! Time to twirl. When they keep quiet. Time to twirl. This big diamond, it's all yours.
I'm on guard.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Oh, you're not gonna run away from me.
Come on.
Dead! Oh, there's more. Shit.
Come on. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Time to twirl.
Lance at the ready.
Time to twirl. Time for a shot.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
There we go. Now now you guys know how to use my team comp. Oh, what's that? Where am I? I don't remember being in a place like this.
Please. And victory!
Yeah, I like the Japanese voice for her though. It's just that I don't play on Japanese.
We're on a roll.
I have a weird like fixation on not playing a game that is just Japanese dub. I like watching it on Japanese dub, but not on games. It's probably because of what's that game called?
This big diamond.
God, what's that game again?
Yours. Gotcha.
Hang on, let
Time to twirl.
me go to my Switch. Oh, Ryza. It's because of Ryza that I hate Japanese dub games.
Not a scratch. Lance! Forward!
There we go. Let me just explore this area a bit more before we go to the thing, the adventure quest. I guess there's nothing to it. That's all there is here. I just did this earlier. Why do I have to do it again? Damn.
Do you want to enter the Forgotten Hall?
Sure, why not? Now. Oh, buddy. Oh, you're weak to ice, you say? Oh, explain no further, my dear old good buddy. Memory. It's too
Crash now or crash later?
Blaze. This one first.
Crash now or lend me your strength. Time to twirl. Watch this awesome move.
Yep. I think Herda is the main damager here.
It's all yours. Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them. Cute. Nap time. Lend me your strength.
See what I mean?
Here.
Like, Braun is so fast, her skill doesn't matter.
Lend me your strength. Try that again. Watch this awesome move. This big diamond, it's all yours. Nap time. Lend me your strength. Time to twirl.
say her ult doesn't matter?
Lend me your strength.
Yeah, but it's only like 13%. I just noticed that.
Crush them.
I thought it was gonna be more. Maybe if I upgrade her Eidolons and stuff, that it will actually give me like better for her ult.
Lend me your strength.
Because currently right now,
Big diamond.
Seely's
All yours.
basic skill ups her damage by 123 or
This
132,
awesome
which is like what, 10 times better than her ult.
move. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Lend me your strength. Nap time. Lend me your strength.
I am battling in level 45 with level 40 characters. Give me some props.
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
If there's only something else that triggers after
Watch
one
this
ultimate,
awesome move.
like a character that will trigger its talent if there's an ultimate,
Try that again.
then I can probably use Bronya.
This big diamond. It's all yours. Huh. Crush now or crush later? Upgrade configured.
Upgrade
Show your
configure.
courage. Freeze. Lend me your strength.
Oh, I only had 20 turns on each of them. Oh, I did not know about that.
I won't break. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
And I gotta do some planning after this because I don't think
Lend me your
we
strength.
can make it to 20 turns.
Twirl. Phew. That's better.
Because Herda doesn't have
Watch this awesome move.
any great
This big diamond.
relics.
It's all yours. Lend me your strength. Here. Lend me your strength.
Damn, if I only have Welt.
To guard and defend.
I really like Wilt. If I have Wilt, I'm gonna use Wilt instead.
Nap time.
Also, isn't the new banner also an imaginary?
Try that again. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Lend me your strength.
Can we make it? I think we can.
It's all
Lightning?
yours. Time to twirl. We must protect you.
And there goes Bronya.
Awesome move. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Nap time.
Oh, can we make it? Are we gonna make it?
You can't run. That's better. Here. This big diamond. It's all yours.
Oh, we're so close. We were so close. Okay, let me... The weak to ice. Herda is the only one that can do ice damage right now. Actually, let me check on Herda for a moment. Then I just remove all your relics. Herta, what do I want to give you? Like, this is pretty good, what you have right now. Do I want to increase your... Do I want to use this instead? Be imaginary character? On 1.1? Wait, what's the next update? 1.0.1? HP. It's attack. I don't think I have. Oh, I do. Man. Break effect. It's effect crit rate. Defense, effect crit rate, HP. Wait, these are clothes? What is this? Okay, you know what? Hang on. I think I know what to do. I had no choice. The game made me do it. I had no choice, guys. The game made me do it. Look back. Ah, quantum damage. Here we go. Don't blame me, blame the game. It's making me do this. Oops. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. What? Oh, man. Hang on. I have an idea. I have an idea. Hang on, hang on. Hold your tits. Which was it? I think it was in Boulder Town.
Just thinking about work gives me a full body migraine.
See, this is why her and me have the same mind pattern. No. Tits? I do have tits. Let's move on. Let's move on, shall we?
Just thinking about work gives me a full body migraine.
What was I gonna buy again? Jesus Christ. Enable it. I'm using Vtuber. Or Vtube. Whatever. Oops, that's the wrong one. I keep messing up. Sealy, Eartha, Natasha, and Bronya. Sealy, you're much more faster. So you better be
Enemies
faster.
ahead. Up for a scrap?
Okay,
Upgrade
enhance.
configured. Show your courage.
Okay, and silly attack. Now I have TITS.
Lend me your strength. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Time to twirl. This big diamond, it's all yours. Time to twirl. Lend me your strength. To guard and defend.
Really? I did not
Crush
know.
them. Who's next?
Maybe I'll try do that next stream. I didn't know about it.
Lend me your strength. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Only a scratch. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Okay, that was the easiest one. Now it's
Enemies
time
ahead.
for the
Up for a
hardest
scrap?
one.
Upgrade configured. Show your courage.
Rita.
Lend me your strength. Time to twirl. Mustn't fall. That's better. Lend me your strength.
Alright, that's
To guard and
15%.
defend. Crush
Should be
them.
able to kill one.
Who's next? Time to twirl.
Never mind.
This big diamond, it's all yours. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
There goes Branya. Can probably do this still.
Nap time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
You see, I haven't done anything for Branya yet.
This big diamond, it's all yours. Time to twirl. That's better.
Close.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Who's next?
Nice hit.
Just a little something. Think nothing of
Like, how long have we been streaming?
it.
I still haven't done a single story yet.
This big diamond, it's all yours.
Ah, that's unfortunate. If I still had Branya, I could have done 12 cycles. Oh, it is 12 cycles. Right? Wait, did I? No more than one down character. Oh, it's no more than one. Okay. So we did do it. 3-star. Oh, hell yeah. Ah, I kind of want to do that one too. Oh, but we're wasting time. I still haven't done anything on this game. Okay, hang on. Let me adjust on Branya. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Speed. Do I want speed to you? No, I don't want any speed on you. Remove. 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 Commanded gear. Trace. Dispel debuff. Crit rate for basic attack increased to 100%. What? What the fuck? Bronya, what the fuck? Now you know she's cheating. Basic attack. Jesus Christ, Bronya, what the fuck? Let's increase this. Okay. You level nothing. Shush. I am the video game.
Do you
Boy.
want to enter the Forgotten Hall?
I'm the video game boy. I should win. What was I gonna do again? Now Hertha is not here. Let's use you healing and Bronya. I am the video game boy.
Enemies ahead. Up for a scrap? Feeling lucky. Show your courage.
Ow.
I'm okay.
Ow.
Trouble.
Ow.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Lend me your strength. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. My turn. For yourself. To guard and defend.
So I'm going to
Crush
sleep.
them.
Good luck. Upgrade Silly. Okay, Theo. Have a good night rest.
Disappear among
Have a
the
good
sea of
night.
butterflies.
Bye-bye.
Illusions
Don't worry,
of the
I'll
past.
manage to do this story soon.
Please, and victory! Lend me your strength. That's better. Who's next? Lend me your strength.
What? Why her? What?
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. For your sins.
Okay, hang on.
I'm okay. We've entered the storm.
Let me try and
Crush them.
let me be a try hard.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. This battle is unavoidable.
You're gonna get punished. But let's just do a crit for now. Heal you.
Thanks.
Okay.
Look at the draw. Please.
This
and-
will almost break your shield. Oh, it does break your shield. Let's
Just a little
heal
something.
first
Think nothing of it.
before we go into the second battle. Okay, nice. Just attack for crit. Gain more energy.
Enemies ahead. Up for a scrap? Feeling
Okay,
lucky.
enhance,
Show your courage.
support, and seal. Okay, let me be the video game boy. I'm gonna actually try hard.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Man, that did not kill it. I'm gonna be the video game boy.
Don't mess with me. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. I'll end your misery.
On my mark. Not a step back.
Ah, shit. Ah, shit, whatever shall I
Lend
do?
me your strength. What a headache. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. Just a
Kill
little
everybody.
something. Think nothing of it. Thanks. Now, Don't mess with me.
Ooh, hang on. Hold up. Let's kill this guy.
Who's next? I'll end your misery. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Luck of the draw. Please. And victory!
Okay, okay, good, good, good. Let's call Sealy again.
Lend me your strength.
Nice crit.
My turn.
Celestial Jade. Massive hit.
Time for a shot.
We don't need
What a headache.
any shield right now.
Stay close.
Ah, shit.
Silvermane guard.
This battle is unavoidable.
Here we go. Man.
Naughty child. That's better. Taste.
Okay, let's heal first. Oh, come on.
I'll free.
Actually, I
your
didn't need
chains.
to heal.
Disappear
That's
among the sea
unfortunate.
of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Here we go. Game over. Game over. I won again. I am the video game boy. Oh, now that you guys are here, actually, I do want to wish right now because I have enough normal roll. What do you guys think? Should it be a light count? Should we try and do one at a time? Hang on, let's see. The last light cone we had was Dance Dance Dance, which is a light cone. 2, 3, we got Chushang, but the battle isn't over as the 5-star light cone. Damn, I really have bad luck on this roll. Planetary something. Okay, so we got 13. Wait, did I? Oh, that was Asa, that's right. That was the free one. How many rolls? 61. Got it. Okay, shall we roll? 10 pulls is fine. Okay. Who do we want? Who do you guys want? I want Volt. Ah, it's not a 5-star. That's unfortunate. It's fine. It's fine. Meditation, Cornucopia, Amber. Oh, we got a Xingqiu again. Ooh, that's actually quite good. I'm not even mad at that. Not even mad. I'm not even mad. It's actually quite good. Got a 3-star. I mean, 3 Eidolon. Ultimate level +2. Add to a maximum of level 15. Not even mad. Damn. Need a key. I'm using the skill. Store 1 skill. Wait, what? Per battle. Oh, it's per battle. Celestial Jade. Those rubber conductors. We're taking over the universe. Breakfast. Oh, Herda has the same thing. I could superimpose this, but I don't want to. Okay. That was actually quite great.
I will send you to Jesus.
No. Oh, we got 2. Hang on. I think we have 4, right? Yeah, we got 4. Yeah, 4. That's another 4. Hmm. No, I'm saving that. Pom Pom! Pom Pom, hi. Alright, as promised, we're gonna do the shit. Pom Pom. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Pom Pom. I actually need something for... What's her name? March 7th. Relic. Use defense. Created by the wearers. Shield. Only have 1 ring. Defense. No boots. Alright, so Jay. So what do you want, guys? Should we do the companion missions or should we do the other mission? This one, the adventure mission. This one gives you Herda coins. This one gives you like about the same thing. Let's try this first for the Herda space station. Himiko recommends you to find the person making the rumor. Help her, you learn that the researcher nicknamed Gossipmonger may know the true identity of the one who created the rumor. Decide to look over Gossipmonger at the place she frequents. Alright, let's go there.
Just thinking about work gives me a full-body migraine.
Just don't mention work, please.
I can't see anyone slacking off. Maybe Gossipmonger isn't around?
Just came back from nap. What's with 99 plus new messages? In here I thought there was another incident in the space station. This is how much free than this group chat room has. This is how free and unoccupied this group of chatters are. Difference in research capacities are no obstacle to communication. Everyone can express their childlike curiosity in any way they so desire. This is a new form of collision of ideas. A brave exploration of one's own work and life. You mean gossiping, don't you? The story about lead researcher Asta has begun to circulate. There's a mole in this group chat. Well, which group chat doesn't have a mole? Come on! Does anyone in this group chat actually need to do any work? Are we even working for the same space station? Who said we're not working? It's none of your business if we just want to chat a little. What I choose to say in this group is also none of your business. Fine, you do you. You're the one with work ethics. I'm leaving.
The rumors are already circulating. Let's gather some intel first.
Have you heard anything from Gossipmonger? Is the lead researcher really
good night, Pez.
corrupt? Who exactly is this whistleblower?
Hey, aren't you off work today?
I couldn't not come in after checking my phone. Days off aren't as juicy as gossip.
Ah, well, too bad. I haven't seen Gossipmonger this morning. You should rest up and wait for more news.
Oh, you're right.
Maybe it is Gossipmonger. Wait, is Gossipmonger Asta? Please tell me it's gonna... No, not Asta, Arlen. Please tell me it's Arlen.
Why are you still here? Didn't your department call you to prepare for the emergency operation?
No. I just sneaked out for a little while. What are the odds?
I got a group message 2 minutes ago saying that something's happened in the special purpose lab. Somebody's trapped. The security department's blocked
must be
off the area around the
Gossipmonger.
entrance.
That'll be a twist of characterization if it... Yeah, it's gonna
The
be
special
Arlen.
purpose lab? Then wouldn't Pamela...
It's Pamela,
I mean,
come on.
Gossipmonger be...
Most likely. No wonder she's not here right now.
Man, you guys have somebody trapped and none of you wants to help them? I really thought that was Asta. But Asta's here. Oh look! Doug! Peppy!
Finally! You're here! This is urgent, so I'll cut to the chase. Arlen's disappeared.
What? What's happening on this space station? Does every single person get taken or something?
Yes, I can't find him. He's not answering his messages or calls. In all the time since I took him in, this has never happened.
Man, this space station is kind of, you know, a mess right now.
Of course! I didn't see him. Parts of the surveillance system were destroyed when the Legion invaded. It still hasn't been fully repaired. Maybe he took advantage of a blind spot. It's been 13 hours since he last contacted me. He usually takes less than 13 seconds to reply to my messages.
Wow!
I looked everywhere and couldn't find him, so I checked the security department's work plan records. This is what I found.
Stalker?
Look, at his last work objectives entry, of the heart, of the mirror, of the self. It's so strange.
Entries for last week are pretty odd too.
Don't worry about those.
Oh, so you did read about you.
I asked people in the security department, but none of them thought it was concerning. They said stuff like, Brother Arlen is a grown man with his own plans. I couldn't get them to listen at all, so I'm asking you for help.
You don't have any clues. How can I? Guys SH just need alone time sometimes.
Oh, I have a secret weapon. Say hello to...
Wait, are we gonna have Peppy to help us?
Peppy.
Oh, hell yeah.
Peppy's my dog. Arlen's looked after him since he was a puppy. They're great friends. Peppy knows Arlen's scent. Maybe he can track him down.
Guys, I don't know if you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, but I know this might be a marble, but it kind of looked like pee stains to me. Get Peppy to find Arlen.
He can't go alone. What if he gets lost too? And I can't go with him. If people see me, the acting lead researcher, searching for Arlen, wouldn't that, wouldn't that make Arlen look incompetent as head of the security department?
I mean, you're the head researcher.
Oh,
it's
let's
fine.
go together.
You're meeting the security department leader.
Relax. Peppy doesn't bite.
Aww. Alright, Peppy, come on! Let's go! Let's go find Arlen! We have so many quests. Come on, Peppy! Let's go, you cute dog! Lead me, boy. Who's a good boy? Or girl?
If only I got paid.
Oh, it's a cute dog.
That's Professor Capote? Are you sure Arlen was here, Peppy?
Maybe he's hiding.
Weird. Why would he visit this Casanova?
Casanova?
Look at all his fans. Need I say more?
Done all these? Terra as a perfectionist.
Behold, the winner of the most awesome researcher contest. Huh, it's better if I don't show my face. See if you can get some intel out of him.
I don't want to talk to him. You talk to him. Peppy, talk to the guy.
I must confess that I too was terrified.
Completionist.
Petrified even. But there remained a light in my heart. A light that led me onward. That light was the happy smiles on all your faces.
Master Capote thinks about me!
What a Casanova. Spectacle and scoff.
Oh, it's you. Long time no see. Are you okay? You look troubled. That's quite a wrinkled brow. Come, join the others and listen to me recount the tale of the Legion's invasion. I'm sure your memory of the events will dispel your worries.
Why do he remind me of Sampo? It's like listening to Sampo again.
The Antimatter Legion barely missed me, and that's when I saw your faces. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be standing here today.
Wait, hang on. Let me try this. The Antimatter Legion barely missed me, and that's when I saw your faces. It was all I could see. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be standing here today.
Long live Master Capote!
Looks skeptical and scoff.
Oh? Still troubled? You must be ill. You look pale and your pupils are gray. That's fine. I, Capote, never waver in my support. I shall double my efforts to heal your heart.
Oh? Still troubled? You must be ill. You look pale and your pupils are gray. That's fine. I, Capote, never waver in my support. I shall double my efforts to heal your heart. Did I do good? Peppy.
The Antimatter Legion barely missed me.
Fine. Nothing trouble.
I
see you no longer look troubled.
There is only one word to describe your expression. Enlightenment. Such is the power of my rhetoric. It creates an energy that uplifts the soul. Arlen? Yes. I know him. After all, my calling is to light up the heart of every person on the space station.
What's with that reaction to Arlen?
And forgive me, but I cannot tell.
Forgive me, but I cannot tell. Why do we want to give him the Mexican? Forgive me, but I cannot tell.
Insert dramatic pause and sudden drama here.
Everyone knows the most important word in my life is principle. Huh? Without principle, what difference would there be between a person and a mechanical arm?
Wait a minute. Last time he said the most important word in his life was illumination.
What? How did you know?
We need to update Master Capote's Life Wiki. This will be version 12.0 of his life keywords.
Anyway, I do not lie.
Like
I
Staley
can tell you
deliver
that
over
I did
Collius, it's
indeed
much more
meet Arlen
snarky.
recently, and I know where he went.
Oh, you know where he went.
I already swore on my life that I, Capote, would never tell anyone Captain Arlen's secret.
Secret.
Seems like you already know what kind of person I am. Captain Arlen had a similar expression to yours when he found me. He was anxious and desired an answer.
Oh my god, how long is this gonna take?
But answers are not easy to give. Besides, he wanted to master a trial of the heart that would thoroughly change him, and that would be even more difficult.
Snore.
Can't even
It's
imagine
easy.
the difficulty of the trial. I was tired merely from the act of imitating that way of talking with him. Thankfully, he... no more. No more.
His words match Arlen's work plan records. Seems like he does have key information.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's taking so long.
I didn't say that. Did you mishear it?
I didn't say that. Did you mishear it?
What I said was, life is a trial, and you need to be true to yourself. So, I know nothing about anything you said about Captain Arlen. I need to head to a meeting now. Can we talk later?
I can't let him get away like this. If he doesn't want to tell me, then...
I can't let him get away like this. If he doesn't want to tell me, then I'm practicing my voiceover. With promotion!
Don't joke about that. Promotions have a strict assessment process.
But for you, my dear friend, I think we can make an exception.
I did hear that the space station gives special benefits to morally upstanding researchers,
But you are one of
oh,
them.
those are just rumors. Even the oldest staff have never witnessed it.
Stop looking down on Master Capote! He's not the kind of person you think he is.
Master Capote's Life Wiki version 4.0. Master Capote doesn't care about rank. Everyone knows that.
But wouldn't you guys like to see your Master Capote at the higher rank office? Wink wink.
Even if you promoted Master Capote to acting lead researcher, he wouldn't tell you about the trial.
Who cares about the trial? All that matters is that our Master Capote is in the high-ranking position in the research.
Indeed. I won't forsake my precious morality for something so base.
Oh, how dare you call me
Could you
base?
think up something so terrible? You're not just lost, my friend. You've completely strayed from the narrow path. I need to give you a thorough education on human ethics. We'll need to sit down and go over it slowly.
No need to bother Master Capote. We'll fix this injustice for you ourselves.
No. Let Master Capote lecture me. You've been surrounded by my fan club. Listen to the frustrating lecture. God, I'm forgetting what you're going to ask. Oh my god, what is this quest?
Wow, the cringe is strong. I need to remember what I came here for.
The cringe is strong. Oh god, okay.
They went through everything with you? I'm sure you reflected deeply on your actions. Well, I'll pretend I never heard the things you said. Think before you act in the future, please. Of course, if you haven't reflected enough, we can always talk more in private.
Cool.
Right now, I need to hurry to a meeting.
I can't let him get away like this.
Capote with dismissal from the space
Dare to
station.
utter such a threat? Listen here. Leaving aside the fact that you don't have the right to dismiss me, I wouldn't yield even if lead researcher Asta. No, if Madame Herta herself commanded me.
Oh, maybe we need her to.
Wanna threaten to kill me while you're at it? I've said it once and I'll say it again. I will not yield.
Master Capote is so courageous. We're so lucky to be his fans.
He said the exact same thing when he promised Captain Arlen.
What did he promise?
Yes, the part about not yielding. It's making me tear up.
I'm gonna print out the transcript of the conversation as soon as I get back today. The fan club needs to recite and memorize it.
Transcript? They recorded Arlen's conversation with Capote. I didn't think a clue like that would suddenly pop up.
We finally. Hi, puppy. Peppy.
This is the one who mentioned the transcript just now.
Hey, you've been talking Master Capote's ear off this whole time. Do you want to join the fan club?
Oh my god. Oh my god, please, no.
I bet you do. You wouldn't have known about Captain Arlen's meeting with Master Capote unless you had an interest.
You even memorized the internal testing content for version 12.0 of Master Capote's Life Wiki.
You must be one of those super fans that stayed under the radar. We've been careless.
We're on the same side after all. Here, this is our latest welcome bundle for new members of the fan club. And I'll toss in an updated version of Master Capote's Life Wiki.
After this one, probably
He
him.
looks really cool in the new limited edition snapshots.
God, imagine if you have fans like this. Who needs enemies? Alright. Let's check on the clues. Give it to Asta. Yo, Asta. Oh my god, you should have talked to him like a couple of hours ago. Jesus Christ. It's you. Thank you for helping out on the station. Did you encounter some problems? Like a lot. Just told Asa about what just happened and the clues he found.
What happened to you, Arlen? Why did you have to get that sleazy Capote to help you with a trial?
Let's look at this material first.
Yeah, I guess that's our starting point.
Read a fan reply card. Actually, read Live Wiki version 12.
Ugh, even the space station handbook doesn't get updated this frequently. Huh.
Hey, fans.
Is this an audio transcript?
The following is a transcript of a recording. Come on, Captain Arlen. You had to get into the role. I'm sorry, Professor. I just can't think of you as an overbearing boss. Close your eyes and try to feel it. After all, this is your trial of the heart. Listen to my instructions and let's try again. Arlen, come to my office. Time waits for no one, and every minute of my time is precious. Yes, sir. Okay, I'm coming over right away. Wrong! Big mistake, Captain Arlen. You can't just be so submissive. If you were tasked with something beyond your scope of work, would you also... Wait, voice acting. Where was I? If you were tasked with something beyond your scope of work, would you also take off immediately like you just did? Oh dear. If you want to learn how to handle an overbearing boss, looks like your heart is going to have to put in some serious training. Did I do good? Shirai, how are you? Good morning, good evening, good morning. Look at this limited edition snapshots.
Looks like a candid shot, but surely he knew it was being taken. It's autographed.
Oof.
There's a figure that's not quite in the shot. Oh, is that Arlen? So Arlen did go to see Professor Capote. This is the evidence.
Wait, I have a question. Is Asa in love with Arlen? Or, you know, is it just like a big sister to a big brother thing?
This handwriting looks familiar. Oh, is it Arlen's? Against the scorching sun, a beautiful flower will never endure. Within my fair embrace, my love for you is tender and pure. Yuck, so slimy. It does sound like Capote.
I'm up close.
So, trial of the heart means
It's
knowing
the
how
Asta
to deal
quest.
with an
Yeah.
overbearing boss. So that's how Arlen sees me.
An overbearing boss? Maybe it isn't about you.
I need to talk to him. Let's hurry up and find him.
I know Arlen likes Asta.
Peppy, it's your turn.
I'm just not sure if it's, you know, love or brother and sister love or whatever it is. Peppy! Where are you? Where did you go, Peppy? Why are you so far away? Get much into it? Peppy! Peppy, doggo! Ah! Peppy! Stop! Stop the dog! So cute. No, no. Stop. Stop. No. No, Peppy, no, it's dangerous. No. No. No, no, no. No. No, no. Stop. Stop. This dog is unstoppable.
That's Dan Hung and the security department staff. There are still remnants of the Antimatter Legion in the space station. Let's go help them.
SMS realized she's not the only boss in the space station. Isn't Arlen just as the second DPG? I don't know.
Come on. Wow. Luck of
draw. Freeze and victory! Time to twirl! Oh dear.
I'm on guard.
Oh dear. Should have healed.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Peppy! I want to pet the dog. Wait, actually, hang on. Wait, no, hang on. Shit. Dog! Cute. How do I go down? Jesus Christ. Why can't I go down? A game? Come on, I know you can go down, you piece of shit. I do not want to look at my crotch. Peppy! Save. Ah, cute. I will post that on Discord later.
What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? I just, you know, we're part of the Express. We go together. I'm here to find a lost friend.
Then be careful. There's still Legion remnants in the area. Arlan isn't here right now, so we need to step up the space station security. Spare no effort and stay focused.
Yes, Brother Don Hung.
Hey, do you know where Arlen is? Check you out calling the shots.
I'm only helping Arlan. You're here to look for him, right? He's with March.
Oh my god. Asta, he's with March.
But I suggest you don't bother him. He's given himself a personal trial.
This is bad. We need to go save him.
Brother Arlen's special trial? He's a man among men, a lion among tigers.
You wanna go to sleep?
He's
Okay,
already reached
have a
great
good
heights,
sleep.
But
Thank you,
still,
thank
he
you.
wants to improve.
That trial. I bet it's even more intense than physical training. And Brother Arlen already challenges himself to the limit in that department. He runs 21,358 meters around the space station every day.
Asta took Arlen
An eagle
in
among
and gave
wolves.
him purpose when he
Always
was
so
mad.
hard on
Like,
himself.
yeah, that's what basically what she said. Like ever since he took Arlen into the space station is what Asta said.
I think it must have something to do with the mind. He probably found a waterfall and asked Ms. March to lower the temperature to freezing point.
Guys, what the fuck?
No way. Brother Arlen's trial wouldn't be as simple as just standing under a waterfall. I think he wants to learn fighting skills from Miss March.
They're not correct, but not wrong either. Arlan came to me to learn how to manage pressure from his boss. So I sent him to March. If he can manage her, then he has nothing to fear.
It's pretty sadistic, Don Hung.
I think Brother Don Hung is pretty smart.
Brother Arlen only has one weakness in his armor, but he won't ignore it. He's too awesome for that.
Arlan and I decided to switch our assignments. He went with March to investigate a suspicious crystal, and I've taken up his patrol. That's all.
Did Arlen leave anything with
He
you?
gave me a pass for access across the space station while on patrol.
I found a broken ceiling tile. This mark? It must be from where Brother Arlen smashed it down.
What the f- What? Are you just talking to yourself?
Move aside. What kind of clue is that? This floor tile I found is way better. Look at the footprint. It's the right size, not to mention the angle of motion. This is proof of Brother Arlen in combat.
I like to imagine that me and Don Hung is just talking out here and there's just a couple of guys on the back and just, whoa, look at this broken tile. Oh my god. Okay, Vtuber, did Arlen mention what
He
that
said he
meant?
read an anonymous handwritten journal in the space station. It contained 36 different strategies to do with managing pressure from one's boss. It also contained some information on trials. Firstly, trial of the heart. One needs to
Maybe
acknowledge
it's like a
the
stray
pressure in
she
one's
took in
heart.
and she's looking out for
And
him
only
like a
then
big
can one
sister.
face it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that It's just being a big sister to Arlen.
Secondly, trial of the mirror. Like a
Or
mirror's
maybe
reflection,
just, you know,
one
Arlen
needs to
is in
personally
love with
experience the
Asta,
pressure
but
others
Asta
feel
is
in a job
like
in order to understand it.
only have family love for Arlen.
Lastly, trial of the self. One places oneself within that pressure to complete a transformation. I believe he came to me to complete the trial of the mirror.
Oh, that's what it means. You know why Arlen is undertaking
No.
this trial?
He didn't say, and I didn't ask.
Brother Arlen doesn't need a reason to improve himself. Ugh, you don't understand him at all.
Brother Arlen is a fierce fighter with an eye for detail. If you don't understand his reason for doing things, maybe that's because you're too zoomed in.
Yo, this back sitting is kinda annoying.
He's just staying ahead of the game is all. He's the space station's cold-hearted hawk. The security department's alpha wolf.
I like how Don Hung have like a backseaters just commenting, "How dare you talk to our brother like that?"
If you
Any
want to
other
find
questions?
Arlen,
Jesus
just contact
Christ.
March.
Alright, let's go find March. God, that's so funny. Take one photo. That's part of the dailies. Hang on. Oh god, that's... let me craft one consumable item real quick. Oh god, that's too funny. Pippi. Alright, good, good. Oh, I just need to synthesize it. I didn't need to drink it. Sorry about that. Alright, Asta. Arlen's with March.
Job pressure? How to manage
It's like
your
reading a
boss?
lot more into things. It makes another choice. It goes off the wall. I kind of like this. Not gonna lie, it's much more interesting to do this than, you know, Genshin.
Arlen, I'm sorry. I never knew I was giving you so much pressure.
Calm down. Let's take a look at the clues first.
I need to feel the pressure he's feeling so I can understand what it's all about.
ID pass?
Oh, there's a photo of Peppy on the pass.
Wait, can I see it?
I got Arlen to look after Peppy because I thought they got along, but was that giving him too much extra pressure? Oh, maybe he printed out Peppy's picture as a way of forcing himself to remember his responsibility.
Or because it's just cute.
Look how smashed up the ceiling tile is. Arlen must have bottled up his frustration and had no way of releasing it, so he took it out on the monsters.
What is Arlen's weapon? I've never saw, so...
It's Arlen's shoe size, all right. And this actually came from a pair of shoes I bought for him. Maybe even these shoes are painful shackles for him.
This feels like an episode of an anime. Look.
Yeah.
This is the shoes
I need
I
to find Arlen
gave him.
quickly. I need to apologize to him in person. Peppy, let's get going.
Actually, hang on. Okay, so you're not running. I want to appreciate how good the character design is and their like, clothes and stuff. Look, oh god, how do you, there we go. Look how they made, that's a glitch over there. Look how good they made the design for Asta. Like, I wish I had that kind of clothes. My clothes are kind of similar to the MC clothes, actually. Huh! I did not know about that. Look how good they made the design. They're much more experienced in this than me. Let's go to the supply zone. Claymore? Damn. Peppy. Just need to get some crates destroyed. So I can get materials to craft. Alright, Peppy. Lead me to Arlen. It's with March
So
7th.
Peppy can locate March just by looking at a photo of her. Is he really using scent to track?
Peppy, look, this picture of March. Go find it. Oh, there's a bubble over there. Peppy, wait, hang on. Touch. Money. Alright, puppy. It's so cute. Look at the tiny legs.
What a cute doggy! Oh, you're here too.
Wow, March. How long have we been together and you're still a bitch? Is Arlen not with you? Nice of you to acknowledge the canine before me.
Hey, he's a new face and you're not.
Still.
Huh. This little guy looks familiar. Are you Arlen's Peppy? Oh, I'm sorry. Your master isn't here. He's gone off to investigate.
Investigate what? Did he mention anything about the trial?
He kept harping on about Don Hung being a true warrior or something. Oh, he did say that completing an assignment with me would help him complete the final trial. It felt like he learned a lot from me. Then again, everyone has a lot to learn from me.
Wow, March. But did you split up?
We were investigating suspicious crystals together, but he said it was all pointless if he couldn't transform himself. I could tell he was giving himself a lot of pressure, so I gave him a suggestion. I told him actions speak louder than words when you want to prove yourself. I was just thinking out loud, really. I had no idea what kind of trial he was doing. But when he heard that, he said Mr. Don Hung was right. And then he just left. I took a photo of him. He was doing one of those tough guy walks.
Oh,
Come
can I
to
see?
think of it, maybe I shouldn't have left him alone. Take me with you if you're going after him.
Do you have a picture? Can I see the picture? What? Photo of Arlen's back as he heads to the suspicious crystal on his own to investigate. Determination in his step is obvious. Brother, it's definitely a bear amongst horses. His figure is so cool. What? Let's go and visit Arlen. Finally. Finally gonna figure out who's this boss that he wants to scold so bad. Maybe it's Herda? Herda's a pretty overbearing boss. Is there an origami cane in here? The Comment Hunter. To old friends and enemies and new ones, those of you who doesn't know about Jose Lazaro is feel free to ask the head department of Implement Arts. I can still recall the man in charge of the Department of Implement Arts when I was a junior researcher trying my best at work. Wen Huairen was his name. The old man went Wang Ming Day. Old miser really enjoyed cutting our research funds. He splashed the supply instruments. So nearly kicked the bucket. Alright, well, I think, Tara, you're the only ones here, but, I did finish the story of that guy, Jose Lazaro, the great thief, and the old guy of this guy. This guy right here. And, did he give me the recipe? Or did I only give him the recipe and like a bunch of stuff? Oh yeah, he gave me a treasure map. That's all I can remember. Or maybe that was before. I forgot. there more to this place? No? It's an enemy. Watch out.
This big diamond, it's all yours. Time to twirl. Wow, a thick'em. I won't break.
Dad?
Nap time. Time to twirl.
Man! Forward!
Time to twirl. My turn.
Nice.
We're on a roll.
We're on a roll. Bubble over here. That fragmentum. Wait, can you remove fragmentum?
I read that a Stellaron's internal fluctuations will cause a fragmentum to appear. Did Arlen?
Hey, relax. I've seen plenty of Stellarons. It'll be fine.
I hope Arlen is safe.
I'm a Stellaron. I did not see that I was all out of energy.
The extent of the corrosion here is a lot worse than I imagined. Mrs. Hinkle did say the cleanup had been slow in places.
The fragmentum has a big influence on the space around it. All this electronic equipment on the station must short circuit pretty regularly, huh?
Watch out!
Windy. Time to twirl! This big diamond, it's all yours!
Should probably switch out to Saley.
Weird.
Team setup. Saley. Wait, hang on before I do anything. Crash. What rank are you, Terra? Aren't you like rank 30?
Time to twirl! Time to twirl! Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
Hit!
38.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl! This big diamond, it's all yours! Time to twirl! Nap time.
I'm almost there, Terra. I'm catching up.
A sharp...
I'm catching up, Terra. I'm level 33. Better watch your bake. Arlen, you're here. Hang on, buddy. Yeah, give me like 2 seconds, okay? give me like 2 seconds, Arlen. Hang on. He's searching for something. Wait, hang on, Arlen. Hang on. Hold up. I'll save you, buddy. Don't worry. Oh, finally, the meeting is here. Oh, you guys are late. The people in the conference room are so noisy that you can't even hear what anyone is saying. The fact that everyone's still willing to meet up in such a dangerous place is a glowing endorsement for your department. So, your solution is no way appropriate for our department? You never even given a single thought of our concerns. Since you know so much, then do you have a plan that is suitable? You're already at version 12 of the plan. Do Do you think that's my fault? Or are we supposed to ignore all of your previous poor suggestions? What are we going to do about it now? Egg custard? What do you need egg custard for? I'll revise that part in the next version. I'll definitely revise it. You know what I think? Endless revision and doing the same work over and over again is the biggest failure of the research process. What are you looking at me for? This revision business wasn't my idea. There's no need to keep listening to this debate go back and forth because the key mediator is missing, and you realize that the organizer of the meeting assumes this responsibility. Isn't that me? Didn't I call this meeting here? I think the version 1 is quite satisfactory. You all can see very well for yourself whether it meets all the current requirements. The argument abates that the correct answer is within grasp, Jesus Christ, but everyone seems to ignore it. It is precisely by grasping this blind spot that you are able to successfully crack it. The conference room draws quiet, and everyone present is roundly saved by version 1. You also get to experience the pleasure of helping others. What the fuck? Sorry about that. I called in for this meeting, but you know. Alright, Arlen, I'm here to save you. Don't you worry, buddy.
Lady Asta, why are you all here? I've never seen anything like this before. It looks like some kind of new entity. It must have mutated after being corroded.
Then we gotta clean up those fragmentums.
Great. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Time to twirl. Time to twirl.
Man, forward!
Who's next? Time to twirl.
Nice, nice.
It's all yours. Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
And I think this will
Illusions
crit.
of the past.
Yep, he's dead.
A sharp scythe needs targets. Are you okay, my lady?
Like they're about the same height.
Lady Asta?
I thought it was
Why
quite
are
a
you
little
crying?
love, you know?
Are you hurt?
Like, how old are you guys?
Sorry. Huh?
It's all my fault. I've been putting too much on your plate, and that's why you looked up ways to manage the pressure. I honestly didn't realize that these things would bring you so much stress. I just want to say I'm sorry.
My lady,
What is she talking
give
about?
me any pressure.
Arlen, you don't need to hide this from me any longer. He and I know all about the trials you're putting yourself through. If you can't forgive me right now, then I'll reflect further and find a way to prove that I'm willing to change.
But, my lady...
Firstly, your trial of the heart. You went to Professor Capote and asked him to simulate conversations with you so you could better understand your boss. And the evidence is...
Keep interrogating Arlen to get to the truth behind the trials.
Firstly, your trial of the heart. You went to Professor Capote and asked him to simulate conversations with you so you could better understand your boss. And the evidence is...
Wait, do I have to help this? No, I don't want to. I don't want to though. I don't want to.
Master Capote's Life Wiki version 12.0.
This transcript records what you asked Capote to help you with. Here, we can see a bossy manager and you being asked to do things outside of your job description.
Clearly, Professor Capote is unlikely to master my speech or mannerisms anytime soon. Oh, but the content is the key here.
You know, it's so good to finally play Ace Attorney again and be a detective.
I am the source of your pressure!
My lady, I did speak to Professor Capote, and I did ask him some things. But they had nothing to do with you. I've never experienced any pressure with you.
Oh, Arlen, won't you accept my apology? I'll just have to show you more evidence. We know the essence of your trial of the heart, and we also know that you asked Dan Heng to help you complete the trial of the mirror. I'm so sorry, Arlen. Until I spoke with Dan Heng, I never realized how much pressure was on your shoulders.
Miss, I really don't.
Hold it. I have evidence.
Hold it! This is Ace Attorney. It could be the cracked plate. Wait, what did she say again? You have so much pressure. Maybe it is the broken tile.
This ceiling tile. This, ceiling tile. You broke it.
Sorry. I'll get it fixed later.
I know you can be tough, but you're not violent by nature, Arlen. Quite the opposite. Breaking a ceiling tile like this shows how much pressure and anger you were carrying around.
This interpretation is sounding a little odd. Do we have any other evidence?
Hey, look. If I had worded that out,
Your ID pass. This isn't just any old station pass, is it? Huh? There's a very important photo on it.
Jesus Christ. Being so evil. I see this.
Of Peppy.
I see this ID pass.
Lady Asta, I like Peppy a lot, so
No, Arlen. You don't need to find excuses for your actions. Maybe you've actually convinced yourself. The combination of your simulated conversations with Capote and the entry in your work log about playing holodisc with Peppy, it points to one thing. Me getting you to look after Peppy is the greatest source of your stress.
This is it's like watching a cringe anime. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, let's continue.
You even printed out a photo of Peppy to constantly remind yourself to look after him. I know exactly what message you're trying to drill into yourself by sticking this photo onto your pass. Arlen, taking Peppy out to play is an assignment from lead researcher Asta. You better throw that hollow disc like it's a full-on discus. If you spare any effort, Lady Asta will find out and punish you terribly for all eternity.
My lady, don't you think that's a long thought to think? Lady Asta, please! I didn't do any of these trials because of you. I always try to complete every assignment you give me, regardless of whether it's within my job description. I really like taking Peppy out to play.
Hey, I gotta admit, the voice actor for Asta is... Whew!
Asta, I don't think Arlan is upset with you.
They're really getting our money's worth, huh?
Any other bosses? Who else would it be? March, he asked to accompany you so he could learn how to manage his stress, right?
What? Arlan wanted to go on assignments just to experience stress? Phew. Good thing I let him go alone. My calming influence would have ruined his training. Guess I made the right decision after all.
I smirk at that comment.
What did he say? That I'm good at solving people's problems?
Sure.
Oh, Arlen, all I want you to understand is how sincerely
Wait,
I'm
if I do
reflecting
this,
on my
can
actions.
I? Oh, I can't.
Please accept my apology. But my lady, stop. Arlen, I understood the level of stress you're dealing with as soon as I saw this photo.
Wait, what? Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Can I take that photo?
I'm always giving you tasks and assignments, but I never actually see how you take to the battlefield. When I saw this photo, when I saw you fighting alone just now, I'm just sorry that I gave you the stress of all my private affairs on top of an already stressful job. Please, forgive me, Arlen.
Arlen just gave up. Oh my
Very
god.
touched, but I started this trial because of Madame Herta.
What?
Whenever she's back on the space station, Madame Herta assigns me things outside the security department remit. Even if I dared to refuse, I wouldn't know how. She's just too overbearing. Whether it's helping her test some new specimen, or looking for ancient documents I've never even heard of. Assignments like those were okay before the invasion. But now, I need to focus on clearing out any last traces of the Legion.
Aha! So you're trying to learn how to reject Herta and then put it into practice.
Yes. I found an anonymous handwritten journal while I was cleaning up.
Oh,
It mentioned
finally.
36 different strategies for relieving pressure. That's where I read about the trials.
The heart of the mirror and of the
Yes.
self?
There were detailed notes, so I wanted to give them a try.
This trial really made Asta worry. Don't just read any anonymous journal. You really think it... Do you really think it would help?
I'm sorry, my lady. I didn't want to bother anyone, so I didn't mention it. So, you don't feel pressured around me? I've never felt pressured around you, my lady.
Oh, my lady.
All right. It's all a misunderstanding.
Maybe I should...
You two should reflect on your actions.
Maybe I should pick a thing or two from Ireland, you know, my lady. Maybe I should talk like that. I never felt pressure from you, Chad. My Chad.
Right?
You need to talk to each other more. You both need to start saying what you're thinking. You both need to use your brains.
Yeah. See, the two of us would never have misunderstandings like this.
Okay. Anyway, Dong Heng was right.
You keep saying that. What did Don Hung even say?
Thank you for
Nothing.
helping
Don't worry about
Lady
it, March.
Asta. And for coming to find me.
You're welcome. Although if you really want to thank me, let me play Hollow Disc with Peppy, please.
Wait, where's Peppy? I want Peppy too. I want to play with Peppy. Arlen has become a visitor to the Express. You might come across Arlen when you return to the Express. Ooh, nice. Oh, yes. Freestyle. I need to play that sometimes. Let's change. Yay! Doggo. Alright, so that's companion quest number 1. Let's go to companion quest number 2. You already know me. Upon arriving, Lofu, only empty port. No, this is for... Wait. Yeah, that's the main story. Special purpose lab at the security department has already locked down the entire area. It decides to ask security department members about the area in which Gossip Monger is trapped. Despite their repeated attempts to discourage you, insist on entering the blocked area to rescue Gossip Monger. Pamela. Now let's go find where Pamela is. Man, there's so many stories on this game. Wait, Herda wants to
stand guard.
talk to me? I see that Sky's coordinates are still at the space station. Maybe it'd be easier to chat in a group. There's a batch of my old manuscripts in the space station, and you know how I've been writing a book for the IPC? So I've been thinking maybe how I could just copy and paste a few pages of my old manuscript for the extra book content. One of them is called Decompression Equation 36 or something. I can't remember the exact name. Anyway, that's the content. After you clean up the Antimatter Legion, let me find it and send it to the office. None of my business. That's how you decline, Arlen. Oh shit. Fuck. Did I just abandon Arlen? Fuck. Hang on. Can I redo that? Wait. What? Shit. I didn't know about it. I want to be mean to Herda. Not to Arlen. Jesus Christ, this game. Oh, too late now. Oh, it's you.
Walkways around the Special Purpose Lab have been temporarily closed off. Please keep your distance.
Can you let me through just this once?
I'm afraid this is a live situation. It's too dangerous.
You know, I saved you guys.
Brother Arlen told me about you. If you insist on going, then I wish you the best of luck.
God, I'm so sorry, Arlen. I didn't mean to be mean to you as well, Arlen. Yeah, this is fine. I didn't mean it. Inquire current status at the block-off area with nearby staff members. Nerd.
You're Brother Arlen's friend.
Is Pamela here?
Pamela? Let me check. I remember her name was on the rescuer list. Did Arlen ask you to investigate? Great. I've made some new discoveries.
This game is fun. Very fun.
Did you see it? Look, it seems like the rumors about the station are true. There are Stellaron traces here.
I like this game more than
Good luck
Genshin
figuring
Impact.
that out. All I know is that monsters have destroyed the power supply installations here. The elevator is out of commission, so the people stuck on the floor below can't make it up.
Why don't you go down there?
It happened so suddenly. The support from the security department is still on the way. We're low on staff right now. All we can do is make sure the monsters don't make it up here.
There are plenty of backup power sources in the storage zone. Right opposite, if I remember right.
Why don't you
As
go
soon as we
down
can restart
there?
the power supply, we can get this elevator working and rescue everyone.
God, you guys desperately need some help around here. Jesus Christ. Herda, aren't you doing something about your own space station? Like, damn. Don't you know your space station is covered with fragmentums? And all that? Backup batteries.
Time to twirl! Nap time. Time to twirl!
Oh, come on, Herda. Almost killed it. Batteries over there? Up! 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 Up!
Time to twirl! This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl! Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
Hit! Land! Forward!
Dead. So powerful.
A delicate operation.
How do you guys manage to power up the elevator with those batteries? So tiny. Why can't you just pick it up? Oh yeah, there's monsters over there. Haha, that's right. Monsters over here, monsters over there.
Don't. Time to twirl. Time to twirl. This big diamond, it's all yours. Time to twirl. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Time to twirl.
Dead.
How
Nice,
am I
nice,
gonna
nice.
get that time back?
No! It was too late.
Not a scratch.
Not a scratch. I can take it.
Time to twirl.
Hit! Land! Forward!
How am I
can
gonna
take
get
it.
that time back?
There we go. We got all the batteries. Let's go back to the guy and hopefully he will fix the elevator for us. Hopefully. Hey yo buddy, I got your batteries over here.
Well, did you find the backup power source?
Yes. Here.
Thank goodness you're here. Give me a moment. I'll give the elevator a little shake up. All right, you can use it now. Be safe.
Hey! I can get some more chest, right? I have more access to this space station now.
Help! Somebody help! Wait, the elevator is here.
We lost sight of Pamela. There's a terrifying monster over there. We didn't dare to go over on our own.
Don't worry, citizens. I am here.
We'll take the elevator up.
Please!
The hero's here. Oh, Pamela, where are you? Like, are we? Isn't this this quest supposed to be about a rumor that's going on in the space station? If Pamela is stuck here, how can she help us about the rumor? It's been going on for like weeks now before the attack. Maybe that makes sense.
Time to twirl. Time to twirl. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Pamela, where are you? Wait, wasn't I here saving Arlen before? Why are you stuck here again?
Oh, holy mackerel, you scared the stars out of me. You took your time.
Wait. She sounds familiar.
That's right. I'm the one you're looking for. Of course. Not only did I know you were coming, but I also know why.
How did you know? You got big ears.
You want to know who Richard Know-It-All from the Heritage Group is, don't you?
How the fuck?
If I didn't even know that, could I really call myself gossip monger? I'm a businesswoman, and we play by our own rules. If you want the scoop, you have to pay the price.
Well then, what's the price?
Don't worry, the price is a fair one. Why would I make it difficult for you? I don't have any particular hobbies. I do indulge in a little tittle-tattling here and there, not to mention admiring of a certain scientist.
Oh, is it Hertha or Asta?
And now here you are, vanquishing monsters left, right, and center. I heard you're with the Astral Express.
How? Damn, you're good.
As it happens, I'm a huge fan of Himiko. An amalgamation of beauty, brains, the epitome of a graceful and gentle scientist.
Ah, I see now. A Himiko sim. So?
Can you help me take a high-def portrait photo of Himiko smiling? Please? Make sure you capture her electrifying smile. The one that stuns people into a trance. That million-volt smile.
Okay. This is a strange request.
What's the matter? You know Himiko well, right? If you ask her, I'm sure she'll say yes.
Questionable.
Beautiful, dazzling, electrifying portrait shot of Himiko in exchange for the secret behind Richard Know-It-All. Send the picture over when you have it. I'm always fair when it comes to haggling.
Oh my, what the fuck? Wait, why did you transport me back here? Something up, guys. What? The security department locked down the area around the special purpose lab. I hear there were remnants of the Legion. Not just that, the Fragmentum too. Fragmentum? At the space station? Are you sure? It's not like it's covered with... It's not like the space station is covered with Fragmentum. I'm looking through the security tapes. It looks like the Fragmentum is a minor one. But there seemed to be a monster there that can only come from the Fragmentum. My goodness, I've only seen samples before, but never real live Fragmentum. I'll go take a peek then. See you guys later. Curiosity kills the cat. Someone like you wouldn't stay alive for more than 15 minutes in a movie. None of your dang business. Blocked. Why don't why don't you two just get married already? Okay, let's go and get a picture of Himiko. Wait a minute. Hello, food order robot cooking genius number 123 at your service. Scanning user identification information. Please do not move. Your name card or face.